Hi, today I want to show you part 2 of crocheting a pineapple skirt, and I have made some of the pattern and some of the diagram, but they're not finished and they're all in sort of rough stages, and I don't want to put it out to you before I'm done with it, so they will come soon, but I don't know when exactly. But in the meantime, I'm going to be showing you step by step in this video, so let's go do that. Last time we got to round 4, and to begin we're going to do the same thing as all of the other times. We're going to slip stitch our way into the middle of the first fan, and then we are going to make a fan on top of that. So chain 3, do 1 double crochet, then chain 1 and do 2 double crochet. You also have to apologize for the noise. I have a upstairs neighbor who is having a party, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. Now chain 3 and then skip the chain 3 on the previous round, and then do a fan on top of the other fan, or the next fan. So 2 double crochet, a chain 1, and then a 2 double crochet. Now chain 3, and then we're going to go to the pineapple. At this point, we really need to know what is the bridge and what is sort of the scales of our pineapple. This one is sort of round, and yeah, you can sort of recognize it as the sort of the outside of a pineapple, but the chain 3 that goes towards it, I call a bridge. So I'm sorry if that's confusing, but we need to skip the bridge, and we need to work in the first scale on the pineapple. So basically you can skip the one that is attached to the fan, if you will, or you can skip the one that isn't sort of crunched together. Now do a single crochet into the first scale, and then chain 3, do a single crochet into the next chain 3 space, then chain 3, and do a single crochet into the next one, chain 3, single crochet into the next one, and we're going to continue this all the way across. So chain 3, single crochet into the next one, chain 3, single crochet into the next one. So basically right now we are staggering our scales, and when we get to the other side, I really need you to notice that this one, which is attached to the fan, it is basically a bridge from the fan to the pineapple, but this one is the last scale. So I need to work in the last scale, but I do not want to continue working, so I will just do it wrong for you so you'll see. I'll just chain 3, and now I'm going to do a single crochet in the wrong spot, which would be in the next chain 3 space. So if you do this, your pineapple is going to look really weird, and you're also going to increase the you're going to increase the space where you have your pineapple. So we basically, from now on, we want it to only get smaller, but if we're going to single crochet into the bridge here, we are going to increase it, and that will sort of mess up our symbol here. So skip these chain 3, and then do a fan in the next fan. Now chain 1 and do 2 double crochet in the next stitch. So this is the repeat for this row. It's basically the same as we have been doing up until now. So yeah, just continue all the way around. So when we get back to the beginning, chain 3, and then do a slip stitch to finish the row into the third chain, no, the third stitch on our beginning chain 3. And again, to begin the 5th round, slip stitch into the middle of the fan, and we're going to do the same thing. So chain 3, double crochet into the same spot, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet again into the same spot. So again we have one fan on top of another fan. Now chain 3 and move on to the next fan, and in this we're also just going to do one fan. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet. Now chain 3 and go to the pineapple button, and again skip the first chain 3 space and then go into the next chain 3 space. So the one that is being pulled out is the bridge, or the first one, and the ones being squashed together are the scales on our pineapple. And again we're going to single crochet and then chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, and so on. Sorry, I have no idea what's going on with my voice. Now, when you have worked in the last scale, chain 3 and move on to the other side. Here you're going to do one fan into the next fan. So skip the chain 3 space that is at the end, and go into the middle of the next fan and do 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet. And now again chain 3 and then repeat all of this all the way around. And back at the beginning here I kept thinking I was done with the round. So at the end I just put a stitch marker at the beginning of my round so that I would know when I'd gone all the way around. This is because I normally work in a spiral and then you're not always completely sure where the beginning is. So here I wanted to be sure. So slip stitch to finish the round, slip stitch into the middle of the fan and then do a fan. So 2 double crochet, a chain 1, and then 2 double crochet. And I'm just putting my stitch marker in there again so that I won't waste time thinking that I might have overshot the beginning of the round. Now chain 3. I just need to make sure, because on round 7 we're going to do something a little bit different. So this is the last round where we're going to do basically the same. So here we are going to chain 3 and then move on to the next one, and you're also going to do one fan in the next fan. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet. Chain 3, skip the first chain 3, very important, go into the next scale and do a single crochet. Now chain 3 and move on to the next scale, or the next chain 3 space, single crochet in that, chain 3, single crochet in the next space, and so on. So 1, 2, 3, single crochet. When we get to the end, again we're going to chain 3 and then skip the remaining chain 3 space. And in the next fan we're going to do one fan in the middle, so 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet all into the middle chain 1 on the previous fan. Chain 3 and continue. You're going to do exactly the same all the way around. And by now you should be an expert in continuing this pattern because it has basically been the same. The only difference has been in the pineapple. And by now I hope you can see where the bridges are and where the scales are. Back at the end, again we're going to slip stitch into the beginning, chain 3 here. Then we're going to slip stitch into the middle of the fans. And here we are going to chain 3, do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and then do 2 double crochet again. Now chain 1 and do 2 double crochet again into the same fan. So basically we just did 1 fan and then we're chaining 1 and doing 2 double crochet on the other side of it. You can also see it as sort of a larger fan. We're doing it here because we're at the middle of 3 fans. Now chain 3, go to the next fan and do a normal fan inside that. So 2 double crochet, chain 1 and then 2 double crochet. So we basically want a larger fan in the middle of the 3 fans that we have on the pattern, and a normal one in the other ones. Now chain 3, skip the bridge and then go into the pineapple and do a single crochet into the first scale, chain 3, a single crochet into the next scale, chain 3, and so on across it. Now when we've done the last one, chain 3, skip the bridge and then go and make 1 normal fan into the next fan. So 2 double crochet, chain 1 and then 2 double crochet. Now this was a little bit different, so I'm just going to show you the middle one again. Because we're now at the repeat, so we're at this point again where we need to do the bigger one. So chain 3 and then go into the next one, and as I said, I'm just going to do a little bit of the repeat again. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet again. So this is going to look like this. We have 2 chain spaces in this, which is what we want. So there's going to be 3 rows of fans coming out from this 1 fan in a moment. Now chain 3 and continue on. So fan, a pineapple thing, what we do in the pineapples, and then a normal fan in between those 3 I am holding. It's going to be a bigger one, and so on. When we get back to the beginning, slip stitch to finish the round, slip stitch your way into the middle of the first chain space on this bigger fan. So we're going to start work in the first chain 1 on this fan. Not in the middle, but just in the first chain 1. In here we're going to do a normal fan, so chain 3, do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and then do 2 double crochet into the same space. So that's going to look like this. And now you're going to chain 2, and you're going to find the next chain 1 space on here, and you could also just skip the 2 double crochet on the previous round. Into this, again, we're going to do a normal fan, so 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet. So now we've increased. On the previous round we had 1 fan, and here we're going to have 2. There's 2 here. And on the next row we're going to have 3. But on this row, very important, only have 2 on top of this. In the next fan, you're going to do 1 fan in the fan. I'm sorry, you're going to do a normal fan in the next fan. 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then 2 double crochet. So there's 2. Now chain 3 and skip the next chain 3 space, and then do a single crochet into the first scale on the pineapple. Now chain 3 and do a single crochet into the next one. Chain 3 and continue this way until you're done with the pineapple. I think, by the way, I made a mistake here. I think my pineapple is actually too small, but I will fix that. Now skip the bridge on the other side and then do 2 double crochet, chain 1, and then do 2 double crochet to make a normal fan. Then chain 3 and go to the next one. So do a fan in the first chain 1 space, chain 2, and then do a fan on the other chain 1 space. So basically just repeat this. And of course we're going to continue next Friday. I hope you will join me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next week, where I'll show you part 3. Next week for part 3. 3. Hard number to say.